Hi, this is Billie Beene. I'm here with another segment of Truth by Billie Beene. Special report, new. This is a new YouTube channel for me. I have a subscribe button in the lower right corner of my screen. Thanks for like, subscribe, and share. Today's date is 9/26/2022. Episode 414. Russia is going to gain 5 million people and Ukraine is going to be divided among Russia, Belarus, Poland, Hungary, Romania. Some of my sources are God in the Bible, Patriot Subscriber, Gene Decode, Israeli News Live, Alexander Makaris, Alex Cristoforo, Military Summary, Mike from Around the World, Scott Ritter, Dr. William Mount. Okay, so let's get started. So we understand that this week referendums are going on, and I'll draw you a map for this. Inside Ukraine, for areas to indicate that they want to become part of Russia. So we have Luhansk, Donetsk, we've got Kherson, the Zaporizhzhia area. We have Odessa here, Moldova. We've got Kharkiv in this area. Okay, so the areas, Mariupol is here. And I didn't realize until Patrick Lancaster came out with a video that Mariupol is also participating in these referendum votes. And what this means is the people in these areas are voting to join Russia. And this will go on September 23 to 27. Then it goes to the Duma plus other levels of government in Ukraine for the Russian government to say, yes, we accept you in, and it's anticipated that this will be done. This has been in the works for quite a while. And according to Andrei Martyanov, a retired Russian military analyst who now lives in the United States, Russia is going to gain 5 million people. And this is just in these areas. There I have another upcoming map, and it appears that Russia is going to be gaining maybe twice that many people as they are in the initial referendum. So we'll get to it. Now, and what this means is that these areas will be considered part of Russia. So now there's consternation going on, we understand, within NATO and the U.S., which I've demonstrated in previous videos, and multiple sources have been fighting a proxy war inside Ukraine. But now, for NATO and the U.S. to now come against these areas is going to mean they're coming directly against Russia. And Russia has refrained from attacking NATO and U.S. nations. So, we'll see how that's going to go. Now, we have, I have a Patriot subscriber whose wife's family lives in Ukraine, and he says it's good for now. They had been in Mariupol, and he says to me, keep going, we need intelligent info. Thanks. Okay, and I have Defense Asian Politics is saying today on 9/26 that Russia is renewing their shelling along the eastern front. This would be this area. That in Bakhmut, the PMC, private military company, working for the Russian government, Wagner forces, has taken Bakhmut. Okay. And now we also understand that as these referendums go forward, that currently now their efforts are being made for the Luhansk, Donetsk, and other people's militias to be receiving the same money and benefits as the Russian military. Now, Andrei Martyanov is talking about, initially Russia is putting forth they're going to mobilize 300,000, but we learned a few days ago from Mike from around the world, who works for the NSA, we believe, that there was a clause that Russia could also mobilize 1 to 1.5 million individuals, and these are individuals who are currently in the military, not draftees, who are reserves. So that's going on. So we have two sources for the Russia being able to go up to 1 million to 1.5 million, and that's Andrei Martyanov and Mike from around the world, if they need to. And now we have this. Scott Ritter, as a retired Marine military analyst, also talking about the 300,000 going up to 1 million, and that the what Russia had been the constraints they had been fighting under the special military operation, of course, would go away once all these areas are part of Russia. And Scott Ritter is also bringing this out about Odessa and Kharkiv. And I have another source for that, Dr. William Mount. I'll show you a map that's being put forward. Okay. All right. Now, Patrick Lancaster, is talking about the referendum going forward in Mariupol. And currently in Mariupol, Russia is rebuilding 6 apartment buildings. All right. Now, we have this. So we have a map that came out from Dr. William Mount, talking about how Ukraine is going to be divided, and takes all this into Russia, plus Odessa and Kharkiv, like this, and then other countries that are going to be gaining area according to this map that's being put forth. We don't know the sources for the drawing of the map yet, but we would have to assume it's NATO and the White Hats and other government areas. Okay, so we have Poland, we've got Romania, we've got Hungary, Slovakia is here, but they're not put forth as receiving area. So, Slovakia and Romania. All right. And also Transnistria. This is a Russian enclave. This would revert to Russia also. Okay, so for Belarus, the Belarus area comes down to, it begins in this area and goes down to this area. And we have Poland, their area begins in Korev and goes down to Lutsk. And now we have Romania. So Romania's area is Lizhhorod, down to ZAKPAKS and CHEM. So I'll link Dr. William Mount's site. He has a map. So, and it also includes for Russia all this area, Kharkiv down to Odessa, and then the 4 areas that are being voted on today. So we see Belarus gains area according to a proposal. Poland. Hungary also has an area that hasn't been designated yet or wasn't on the map. And then Romania has a designated area. So yeah, that's going on. So this concludes my update for the special report. We need to be in prayer for all these nations and global peace. I love you, and I'll see you soon.